Good afternoon to you all, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at Residence Palace in Brussels, the press center, where we have the pleasure to have today Miss ASSITA Kanko. ASSITA Kanko is a member of the City Council of Brussels, XL, the city of XL into Brussels, elected in October 2012. And we have invited ASSITA because she's a very young voluntary woman, and she will explain a bit about her experience. Maybe your first question, ASSITA, why politics, why liberalism, and say us about your first experience as your first campaign, and now your election as city councillor in XL.
Hi, Miguel. Thanks for having me. So my name is ASSITA Kanko. I was born and raised in Burkina Faso in West Africa, a French-speaking country. And I arrived in Belgium in 2004. That was 8 years ago. And then I went right away to take membership to become a member of the Liberal Party, because I am a liberal, and I was searching which party could fit, because I really love politics. It was a very important step to discover what the party was proposing. And why I am a liberal? Because I'm so keen to fight for freedom of speech, for example, for freedom for women, for freedom for the individual, and also to defend the idea of identity as described by Amartya Sen, that we have like a plural identity. We cannot lock you under your skin color or lock you under your gender. So to free the human being, and to discover, reveal his or her potential is what the Liberal Party is standing for.
And can we say that the first part of your life, in your experience, first part of your life in Africa has had an influence of your participation into the liberal movement?
Yes, actually, I've always been a liberal. I just didn't know it was called liberalism. When I was in Africa, my own experience as a girl growing up there, where women are really not free, and my experience also as a citizen, like when you look at the broad aspect of freedom, I could not enjoy it. I noticed that the press was not free, so I got engaged in activities to defend human rights and so on, and to fight for individual freedom, and to say that every individual has the same potential. And when you believe in your dreams, as the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams, then you can really fight and go for it. When I arrived here, I wanted to pursue the same ideals. And then I learned about liberalism, and I thought, oh, it's exactly what I'm standing for. And it was a great experience to go in the streets in XL, to meet people and ask them to vote for us, to vote also for me, because I really believed in what I'm defending. I still believe in what I'm defending, and when you believe something, you can defend it better. So it was great.
So this is the first, successful experience here in 2012. Everyone knows that in Brussels, in Belgium, there will be an important date, 2014, with general elections, with regional elections, and elections for European Parliament. How do you see yourself in this picture of 2014?
Of course, we don't have anything officially yet. But I would lie if I say that I'm not intending to run also for elections in 2014. I don't know for which list yet, because we're having several elections at the same time. It's of course going to depend on what the president of our party, Charles Michel, wants and also on what Didier Reinders and Vincent de Wolf, who are going to lead the national and regional lists, are going to say and decide. But of course, everyone know enough about my motivation, and the fact that I'm really ready to run for the party and help the Liberals win in Brussels.
And do you have a particular insight, do you have a particular view of how Brussels, the region of Brussels should be 2014 and further on, based on your experience, based on your first 10 years in Belgium? Do you see Brussels as a center of different cultures, or do you see multiculturalism in Brussels and people living together?
I have dreams, lots of dreams about Brussels. I feel so good here. I am at home in Brussels. And then I do not only have dreams for Brussels. I'm also intending to make these dreams come true, and I'm not alone. I'm with all the liberal family in Brussels to make it to realize that. And among these dreams, we have, for example, integration. As a migrant myself, I know how important it is to get integrated in the country that receives you. I know how hard it is to live in a country without freedom, as a woman, but also as a citizen in general. So I am really, really open to protect what I came here to search for, and I'm intending to help my party and to help everyone that is open for this kind of freedom. Second, it's less in individual positions, but more in investment in public services. I am really expecting Brussels, which is the heart of Europe, the beating heart of Europe, to be more ambitious about public transportation. I want the metro to go everywhere. I just want to get out of my home and have an alternative, not to be forced by the green people to leave my car, but to make a choice just because there is an alternative that is acceptable, like successful public transportation. Otherwise, when we don't have successful and ambitious policy for public transportation, and we want to force people to abandon their car, I think this is even a kind of violence. I think this is a kind of violence. I really hate it. So I want to fight for that as well. And it's not only that. In Brussels, we have, as a mother myself, I realize so many families in Brussels are living in a kind of poverty. I am working. I know so many people are paying so much taxes. So I'm intending within my party that is standing for more freedom. This is also about freedom. This is like, this is really almost robbery to go and take so much money from people who are working.
Freedom, less taxes.
Yeah, I would like people to pay less taxes, and I would like people to enjoy their work instead of thinking, oh, I'm going to work again to give all my money to the public services and I don't know where it's going. Why am I working? I just want people to feel that it's making sense.
Thank you, ASSITA.
There are so many more, but we will have the opportunity to discuss it on the streets. So everyone who wants to meet is welcome on Facebook and on my website, assitakanko.ba.
Okay, thank you, ASSITA, for this very faithful and powerful interview today.